table. Spartak and Maribor finished 1-1. We'll show you those goals later in the final round matches in a fortnight's time. Liverpool will need a point at Spartak to reach the last 16. Sevilla will join them if they beat Maribor. But Liverpool, as I said, Graeme, were seconds away from securing their place in the last 16. Neil said it was down to one man, Moreno. Is that fair?
No, and yes. I mean, we highlighted him before a ball was kicked. You know, it's as if he doesn't really understand the position. I mean, that was an incident where he's got sucked right into the middle of the pitch unnecessarily. Here he gives a foul away unnecessarily. And from the free kick, watch, that's just clumsy. He's facing away from the goal. And then here, at no time does he look over his right shoulder to see where the danger's coming from. Guy gets in front of him. Once that happens, as we saw in the first half, a near post header, anything can happen. And this time, again, bad control, dangles a leg. It was a penalty. You know, but even if he doesn't catch him, you don't give people an opportunity to go down inside your box by dangling a leg. So, you know, he frustrates the life out of me, Moreno, because I don't see him as a Liverpool player. I think he's an accident waiting to happen.
He was heading sort of into the wilderness at Liverpool. Certainly last season, I think he only made 8 appearances, but he's come back in this season. You know, Klopp has spoken about how he's never seen a turnaround in a player like this. He's now a much better defender. He's a brilliant footballer. I mean, Klopp has invested a lot in bringing this guy back into the team.
Well, I don't see it. And then they spent 12 million on Andrew Robertson from, was it Hull? Doesn't get a look in. He's another attacking fullback, you know, in the mould of Moreno, but you know, defensively, his positional sense, his defensive discipline, you know, is not there. And at that level, he gets exposed time and time again. For me, he's at fault for the first 2 goals, which gives Sevilla the lifeline when the game is dead and buried at 3-0. Unnecessary free kick, doesn't do his job when the ball comes in, then gives a penalty away. And in the end, Klopp makes a change at 3-2, brings on Milner. It looked like Liverpool were going to see it out, but they couldn't. You know, they couldn't defend the set player properly. But I said to you guys off camera, what would you give me for 3-3 at half-time? I was joking, because Liverpool was so far ahead. But
apparently it was 35-1.
But you're just thinking, with this Liverpool team, do they have the nice, the streetways, Graeme, at this level at the minute? They just seem to be
more than just Moreno pressure. Then, Graeme. More than just Moreno.
Of course, it's more than just Moreno. He was a catalyst for the 2 goals.
What did he give them going forward that James Milner wouldn't have done tonight? What did Moreno do going forward that James Milner wouldn't have given them? I mean, I'll come back to it. You're going away from home. This team have not been beaten at home for a year now. So you know that sometime during 90 minutes you're going to come under the cosh. They must know. They had him, Moreno. They know he can't defend. Let's expose him. Yeah. It was a ticking time bomb. He was always going to make a mistake.
Do you have